What is the difference between Chicano and Hispanic? Have you ever wondered about the terms Chicano and Hispanic and what they really mean? These words often come up in discussions about identity, especially in the context of the 1960s and the movements that shaped that era. Let's break it down. Hispanic is a broad term that refers to people from Spanish-speaking countries. This includes nations in Latin America and Spain. The term emphasizes a connection to the Spanish language and culture. It became popular in the United States, especially in the 1980s, as a way to categorize diverse groups under one umbrella. While it is inclusive, it lacks specificity and often appears in official contexts like government forms and media. On the other hand, Chicano is a more specific identity that emerged prominently during the 1960s. This term is used to describe Americans of Mexican descent who embraced their heritage as a form of pride and resistance. The Chicano movement was a significant social and political movement that sought to address issues like labor rights, education, and discrimination. This movement was deeply intertwined with the broader counterculture and anti-establishment sentiments of the 1960s. The Chicano identity was reclaimed by Mexican-American youth and activists who wanted to assert their indigenous roots and heritage. This was a time when many young people were challenging societal norms and seeking to redefine their place in America. The Chicano movement was not just about cultural pride. It was also about political empowerment and fighting against assimilation into mainstream culture. While Hispanic is a more neutral term, Chicano carries a strong sense of activism and cultural affirmation. It reflects a historical struggle rooted in the civil rights era of the 1960s. The Chicano identity celebrated indigenous and Mexican heritage and often came with a sense of solidarity within barrio communities. In summary, Hispanic is a broad term focused on language and cultural connection, while Chicano is a specific identity linked to the Mexican-American experience and the fight for rights and recognition during the 1960s. Understanding these differences is essential, especially when looking back at the vibrant movements of that decade. The Chicano movement stands as a symbol of rebellion and cultural awakening, highlighting the unique journey of Mexican Americans during a transformative time in history.